Welcome to Outlook Africa. Today we have a very big personality, Dr. Umar Fatunde, previously known as Dr. Umar Johnson, a doctor of clinical psychology, and he's a certified school psychologist. What do you think should be the educational priorities for black students, given the technological advancement that we have right now in the world, and also our own unique needs as a community?
Our children can be educated in technology, they can be educated in mathematics, they can be educated in agriculture. But what good is it if they do not have an African-centered purpose? If they do not understand that the purpose of their education is for liberation, then the education is in vain. And I do not see a very strong revolutionary Pan-Africanist foundation. Most of these schools are focused on helping our children integrate themselves into the white dynamic. You know, become a scientist so you can go and work for a white corporation, become an attorney so you could go and work for a white law firm. I'm not seeing enough revolutionary entrepreneurship, and I'm not seeing enough Pan-African purpose within the platforms of these educational institutions. They're preparing our kids for work, for military, or for inclusion into some European institution or corporation, and that's a failure.
Why are blacks Christians or Muslims? Some of us think reasons. That is an ultimate surrender of our personhood. What do you think? And I know you have an opinion on this.
It's two reasons. There's a historical. I mean, when we look at Jesus the Christ, we look at Muhammad ibn Abdullah. Both of them were born of black women, of black mothers. Muhammad ibn Abdullah, his mother had Sudanic roots, okay? And of course, Jesus the Christ, his mother had Ethiopian roots coming through the tribe of Judah. So they were black men. Whether that was war or whether that was to protect the state, they came to it by way of political circumstance and not because of a psychological or spiritual dedication.
And is that why recently there's been an upsurge in people looking to go back to traditional spiritual African religious practices?
Oh, without question, because the world religions in the modern sense have been used to control people's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Now, if you're on a true spiritual quest for personal liberation, you cannot have your thoughts controlled. The very nature of spiritual liberation is free thought. Religion does not accept free thought. You cannot go into the church and be questioning what the Bible says. You cannot go into the masjid and say, I found some contradictions in the Quran. Religion does not value at all free thought.
Like conservatives, is there something about wanting to belong so much that they tend to do too much?
This brings forward a need for me to clarify the Negro and the coon, because you have Negroes and you have coons. And the difference between the Negro and the coon is that the Negro is innocent in his ignorance. The Negro thinks black is ugly. The Negro thinks the African has no history. That's the Negro. But you can wake him up because he's innocent. The coon is different because the coon knows Jesus ain't white. The coon knows Africans got a history. The coon knows racism exists, but the coon is financed.